Hello, and welcome to Kipcast. I'm your host, MonadoMudkip, or Mon, pronouns he, him. Who are you people?
Hi, I'm Madeline. I'm another host here, and I go by she, her.
Hi, I'm Seaside Chandelier, or just C. My pronouns are she, her.
I am Blackhole, also known as Blackhole Mary Sue in certain places. Pronouns he, him.
Alright, now that we have that out of the way, let's get straight into the game that we're going to be reviewing. Super Mario Galaxy.
Good.
So, Super Mario Galaxy originally started production after the Donkey Kong game for the Wii, and basically the original premise was based off of a demo at Space World called Super Mario 128, which was kind of a play on Super Mario 64, where 128 Marios were just walking around a spherical world, I guess. That's pretty much all I got on that. Do y'all have anything to say?
Well, I'll say I finished Mario Galaxy like a few months ago, so for this podcast, I've been playing as Luigi mostly, and I'll say in certain part, it's funner to play as Luigi, while there's other part it was just straight up annoying.
Yeah. I mean, some of the games specifically built for Mario because Luigi has certain skills that Mario doesn't, and vice versa.
Yes.
And Luigi's overall sexier than Mario, I'll say it.
I haven't actually finished playing the game myself, but I have watched the ending. I know how it ends. But I could not finish it because it gave me real bad headaches.
What
Just
particularly? Like,
The camera angles and the gravity
yeah.
controlling Mario, it just
yeah.
makes me dizzy and gives me headaches.
Honestly, I agree with you there. It's
At certain points,
like there's like many times where my joystick was like going straight, like towards something, but the control, because of the angle and the weird control of this game, Mario or Luigi just kept like rotating around in a circle, which didn't make sense at all, and probably made me lose some lives on a moment where I
Yeah.
need to like move fast.
Yeah. Okay.
right.
So for me,
Uh,
this was really an interesting experience because I actually played Super Mario Galaxy 2 first, and then I got this game at like a discount somewhere, probably Walmart. And then I played like the beginning a couple months ago, but I never really finished it because I was like, well, I have Super Mario Galaxy 2. But so to review this game properly, I played most of the game. I'm pretty sure I reached the ending, or I at least like finished the main game. Um, and it was sort of interesting to compare this
Yeah.
game in my head to like my memories of Super Mario Galaxy 2. I agree that there's some really irritating like camera angles and gravity dynamics in this game. For sure.
yeah. I honestly kind of feel like that's a problem that's plagued a lot of 3D Mario, like especially before it. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, I mean not the gravity part, but definitely the camera angles. Like it since 3D All Stars came out, I've been playing through all of those, and in Super Mario 64, it's very like angular. The camera just jolts around, and you're just like, this isn't.
Yeah, because
This isn't a normal.
there's just specific angles you can set the camera to.
Right.
but I agree with you there big time. Like 64, this was like my first time trying out that game. I heard all the like good thing about it, and I could not play at all. The camera angles were so terrible. I tried moving it. Oh wow, I can move the camera, but it did not help at all. Like there's no 360 camera, so I just have to change a little bit of angles, and those make it like
Yeah.
better sometimes, but other time it just doesn't change much at all.
Sunshine
And-
kind of fixed that, and then they reverted to it with Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of limited with the N64, but that's
Yes, which is
That's
fair.
where-
Like fair, N64 limit. It's one of the first console to have 3D games. But Galaxy does not have that excuse at all. I don't know why they limited us to those angled
well,
camera.
It's because the Wiimote only has one stick with the nunchuck attached. I feel like,
Yes.
though, for the 3D All-Stars release, they should have tried to implement a full 3D camera.
I don't know about that though, because like I think it would be pretty easy to get motion sickness if you're moving the camera around Mario and around the planet itself. Like, I would understand it would help for some more puzzle-based elements, but Mario isn't really a puzzle game, it's more of a platformer. You definitely need to always see behind Mario, and anything other than that, I think it would just be really disorienting.
Okay, to that I'll say this: what's if let's say they do at the right control camera control, and you're one of those people that doesn't want to doesn't like that, then don't use it. That's it. There's gonna be people out there who needs it and would like help a lot, big time. Well, there's other people, like you said, probably won't be helpful, so they just don't use it. That's it. Like, does the right stick even do anything right now? Like, you control the cursor with the gyro control.
Yeah, but then we also get into like how bare bones of a remaster 3D All Stars is.
Yeah, that's
And-
Sorry, I cut out there.
Yeah, it doesn't really change much other than like the controls just a little bit, and I mean, did we all play the base game for the Wii, or did some of us play 3D All Stars?
I never played
played
the base game on the Wii.
I have base game, but I played on 3D All Stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, sorry.
Or go ahead.
I was just
It's
gonna
fine.
say, I played the version for the Wii, and I don't have 3D All Stars.
All right. So, Madeline, for switching from Wii to 3D All Stars, how did that affect your play experience,
Uh,
or if it did at all?
Not really. They didn't add much. I guess in my experience is that on Wii, I just use a pointer to collect those star bits, but for the
Yeah.
Switch, I have to keep pressing R all the time. So it's added
Yeah.
like more things to more chores to do.
I did play the original Wii version at a friend's house a long time ago for a little bit. I enjoy that I can just spin with a button press now instead of shaking the controller.
I almost forgot about that. Yes, button shake is way better than shaking the control. Button
You
spin
see,
is-
I kind of like shaking the controller. It's just I played the Wii so much as a kid. It's kind of like ingrained in me to shake the controller whenever I want to attack. But I was playing the Wii version a lot, and a lot of the times that it wasn't that responsive. I kind of wish that later into the Wii's life they added in more Wii Motion Plus, like, updates to games where. Because a lot of those games could have been enhanced.
Well, Wii Motion Plus wouldn't have helped pick up the shaking in Mario Galaxy, because the Wii Motion Plus is just a gyroscope.
Yeah, fair enough.
And like you said, like with the shake spin, it's sometimes won't pick up at all because I keep shaking and won't do anything, and it usually took the shake like a few not few seconds, like a little less than 1 second to for the game to realize, and that meanwhile with the Switch, I press it right away and it shakes and the Mario spins right away.
Yeah. Well, let's get into story. So, it starts out with like Mario going to a star festival, and Princess Peach gets captured for the 80 gazillionth time.
As she is wont to do.
Yes, of course. Mario dies and gets reincarnated as
Mario.
again. Yes. He finds some bunnies on this planet. Turns out the bunnies are actually like little star boys, and the star boys work for the space goddess.
Space Goddess, an absolute 10, by the way.
Completely
Yes.
agree.
Yes,
But
yes.
still not as sexy as Luigi. I have to stress that
Yeah.
Luigi is the sexiest Mario character.
Should we make a tier list of Mario characters based on sexiness?
I
No.
say we
I'm gonna say
should,
no.
but
That'll
maybe later.
that'll be a future project.
Yes.
But yeah, there. So you either play as Mario or Luigi. Go through galaxies collecting power stars. It's kind of the same as Mario 64, but not really. And then fight all Bowser's minions. Finally, duke it out with Bowser around his black hole.
Around me?
And... No, not you. Just completely destroy the galaxy to reset it, and everybody happy.
It's a simple story. Like, this game is made for platforming. There's barely any story there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a story as old as time itself, you know. Turtle kidnaps a
Yeah.
princess, Plumber steps on him.
Yeah, like,
And it just happens to reset the universe in the process.
I did find a little bit weird how in Luigi Galaxy, instead of starting from the castle town stage, you just start from the the one smallest planet right away and meet Rosalina right away. You know, the planet with
It's
the
because-
rabbits.
It's because Luigi wasn't invited.
No, Luigi is never invited.
True. And
So he just kind of saw the world get destroyed and then just ended up there.
yeah, at first I thought maybe they skipped this because they couldn't animate the cutscenes, but they did animate the cutscenes with him on later part. So I guess it's probably just the not getting invited part.
Yeah.
She did kept sending those mushrooms for Mario, even though Luigi was the one doing it in Luigi Galaxy.
Yeah. I also like the fact that Luigi can meet Luigi in the Luigi playthrough.
Oh,
And
so friend talked about it a little bit, and I did notice it by playing it. The Luigi model you play and the scared Luigi models, they're a little bit different.
oh really?
Yes, because the skeleton for that Luigi would not work with the gameplay.
Yeah.
So they modified Mario's model and skeleton and made that into a Luigi.
That's
So
wild.
you're saying
So the
that-
Luigi you play as is a little bit shorter than the Luigi you rescue in that ghost stage.
So there's two Luigis then.
Yes, like
Two
Like,
Ouija,
yes.
if you will.
Oh my god.
yes. So even though that Luigi calls you your twin in this game, in the Luigi Galaxy, there are different between you and him.
It's like bigger Luke.
Yeah. At this part, I hope the editor finds a picture of the two Luigi and shows them on the screen.
yes.
Please.
Well, Luigi is a good chance to transition into music, right? Right?
Yes, music of this game. I
The
don't know.
music
This was-
of this game.
This was the first
is-
Mario game with a fully orchestral score, wasn't it?
It was. And honestly, it just hits you in the face at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Just the boom, 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 boom. and
Yes.
I absolutely love it. So
There's so
what are y'all's opinion on the orchestral music of the game?
I think they did a right choice making it orchestral, and this musics are like timeless. I still, even though I don't play Mario Galaxy all the time, I still listen to their music to this day. Every time I want to
Yeah.
relax and just have some background music on, I just look up like, relaxing Mario Galaxy music, not like
On
and
yeah.
and even if I look up relaxing Nintendo music or Mario music, most of the time Galaxy is always there.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that
Oh.
too.
I feel like it really captures the grand scale of the game itself. Like, just you traveling through galaxies, and compared to Mario Galaxy 2, which is kind of like it's kind of an abridged game where it's not like the stakes aren't as high as Mario Galaxy 1.
And it also
I feel like
2 is also like a soft reboot of 1.
right. Two isn't a fantastic game on its own, but I feel like the music in 1 captures the feeling of the game better. I enjoy 2's music a lot, but the fully orchestral just like blast in your face, and like it really makes you feel like you're going on an adventure through space.
Yes, it really does. And I'm sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did decide to keep going with orchestral scores for future Mario games, specifically like Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Odyssey's score is incredible.
Man, just playing Super Mario
so
Galaxy.
I'm pretty sure just a
Yeah.
fun thing that I recognized in the game that probably everyone recognized, that slowly as you built up the Star Observatory, that like new parts would be introduced into the music. Like at the very start, it's just like a flute and I forget what else, but later on it adds like a whole string section, and it's just.
I kind of thought you were gonna bring up the "You Are Mr. Gay" on the title screen.
Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't actually.
So
Oh,
the
okay.
letters with sparkles on the title screen, if you separate out the letters that have a sparkle on them, it spells out "You are," like the letter U, the letter R, Mr. Gay.
Wow.
It's kind of funny.
So, what were some of y'all's favorite tracks throughout the game?
Favorite tracks? What was the one ice level track again?
I mean, there are a few ice levels, but like,
Yeah, I should probably wrote down those names somewhere.
my personal favorites were the Comet Observatory again, Freeze Flame Galaxy. I cannot pronounce these titles, and then the Space Junk Galaxy. Like the Freeze Flame Galaxy has like this rhythmic drum in the background that I really enjoy more than the ice version of the level. And then Space Junk, it's just like woo, floating in space,
I like,
the trash I am.
I like Gusty Garden Galaxy.
I also like Freeze Flames Galaxy music, but I don't exactly have a favorite stage in this game.
Okay. Hold on. Let me double check the name of the galaxy that I'm thinking of.
Eh,
Gusty Garden and Honey Hive Galaxy are probably my two favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember the name, but I do remember it was the one where the boss is this giant fish skeleton. I thought the music for that was great. I just thought that whole stage was a lot of fun and really interesting because as far as I can remember, that's not something that was present in Super Mario Galaxy 2, although I could be wrong because my memory's terrible.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. That track is pretty good. We will get better with transitions over time. But
I did like the fiery Dino Piranha boss, which is basically just the first boss, but now is on fire.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I like when games bring back their like like early boss back in a stronger form.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a fun fact about the game. Did you know that this is the first game where Captain Toad appeared?
Yes, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Well, of course, back when it originally came out, I really didn't care about Captain Toad that much. But now that we actually have Captain Toad games, it's recognizable.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Captain Toad is adorable, but although I haven't bought any of his spin-off games, I just appreciate his presence in the Galaxy games a lot.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, without him, this game would be a little more boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a familiar face in just a completely unknown place. Well, let's move on to just complete. I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier, but let's move into like overall impressions of the game. What is your verdict?
I think this game holds up really well. It's been like how many years since it released, and I still think that the graphics and the music is amazing. The gameplay is still fun, except for certain things concerning the camera and gravity, but we already discussed that kind of.
Yeah.
I would rank it above 64, but below Sunshine and Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I kind of disagree with you. I enjoy Galaxy a lot more than Sunshine. Sunshine's kind of a black sheep for me. It's fine. It's just I'm not a huge fan of it.
I like the tropical vibe.
I love the tropical vibe too.
I never tried. Well, I only played Sunshine for a little bit, so I can't make a verdict with that. But for me, for Galaxy, it's good. It's good. I recommend it for everyone to try it out. I think, I think like 9 out of 10 people would play this game. And
when you recommend Super Mario Galaxy, do you have a preference between the original Wii version and All Stars, or just sort of in general try it out?
I wouldn't recommend All Stars because All Stars is being scalped to hell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
no. I mean, it's super easy to find in stores still, though.
Oh, is it? I haven't really been in
that's
stores.
only for now. Mudkip, it's gonna be gone after a while.
Yeah.
That is
And
true.
okay, here's
But
my verdict.
The last I saw, a lot of games are still being sold at this time, this date.
Yeah.
What month are we in?
We're in May.
May.
Yeah.
May 2021. There is a lot of copies of Super Mario 3D All Stars on store shelves.
Okay, so when it comes to the version, I say go for the Wii version because it's available, and if you like the game already, you probably already have it, and if you don't, it's easy to find the copy somewhere. And most people who doesn't even play like games anymore usually have a Wii system, even if they don't.
And if you
it's, like,
and if
easy
you
to
wanted
buy.
if you wanted an HD, you can either play it on a Wii U or get a Wii to HDMI converter.
Yeah, it's like I say HD is not that big of a deal with this game.
It's not, but it definitely helps.
Yeah, it helps. And in my opinion, I do like the 3D All-Star version more, but the game is like being scalped and it's almost gonna run out everywhere. Yeah, it's still available for us right now, but after store runs out of their copy, they're not gonna get any new anymore. And scalpers online are like jacking the price. Maybe they're not doing it now, but they'll definitely do it in the future. So overall, if you just want to get Galaxy, get the Wii version. But if you want all the 3 games, then I guess get the 3D All Star. But that's gonna be hard in my opinion.
So overall, for me, I really enjoyed the game. I generally share all the same opinions with y'all with the controls and everything. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. I'd give it at least an 8 or 9 out of 10. But anything from you, Blackhole? I mean, you do appear in the game a lot.
Yeah, no. I hate that red plumber guy. Green guy's a little bit better. He's not so bad.
Are you...
I'm gonna give the game 4 out of 10.
Damn.
Considering 64 is a 2, it's pretty good.
Let's try some more at least for you.
Yeah.
Do not have
we
high
now
opinion
know,
of Mario 64.
We now know that Blackhole is Bowser, so
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't exactly give my score yet. I'll give 7 out of 10.
I think I agree with 7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5 realistically though.
Yeah.
okay.
7 out of 10 for me, but for general like audience, I think it will be like usually around 9 somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this part of the podcast, we're gonna just talk about games that we've played recently. Just so, I've been playing Hades a lot, and I absolutely love it.
Oh my god.
Just the constant cycle of death. The game doesn't punish death at all, so that's for a lot of beginner players and I guess not professionals, but like and then just all the fun and bubbly characters. The Greek gods are just as fun as ever. Definitely a fun game.
I really want Hades. I'll probably look into getting it whenever it's on sale or something like that. But I know a couple things. 1, I like roguelikes. 2, I really love the art style. 3, I simp so hard for Demeter. Oh my god.
There's never been a single roguelike that I have liked.
Is there a specific reason?
I was gonna ask if there's a but.
I like collecting things, and I don't like having my collections taken away.
Oh,
Fair.
Hades doesn't actually do that.
I myself played Hades a little bit when it originally came out, but I stopped after that. I love the game, and I probably will return to it in the future. But for now, yeah, fun game.
I've heard people talk about it too much to ever have any interest in playing it.
That's
Honestly,
totally fair. Yeah.
Okay, now for games that I've been recently playing, I played 2 games recently: Pikmin 2 and Pokemon Emerald. So
yes, the Emerald Challenge.
Yeah. So I have challenged from 2 separate friends. One friend tell me to do 100% Pikmin 2, which I'm up for it. I just taking a little bit break from it, but I'll definitely gonna do it. And Pikmin 2, I don't know how to describe the genre, but I do like how you get to order around Pikmins to do stuff for you.
I would honestly call Pikmin like the genre.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pikmin-like genre. I played like other games like with this genre before, like Little King Story.
Like Hotel Transylvania 3, Monsters Overboard on the Nintendo Switch.
We do not talk about that, Black.
It's a Pikmin-like.
and
I would have never known this, and I was happy until you told me. So
now, for Emerald, so this is a challenge from my other friend. It's Blackhole is also doing this challenge, where we all have to play Emerald Nuzlocke and beat the champion. And if we all beat the champion, we have to like fight each other in Pokemon Showdown with the whatever team we end up with.
And so whoever is the big winner basically gets to decide a game that the other 2 people play.
Yes. For me, I get to make the other friend that challenged us to play Little King Story, and I'm gonna make Blackhole play Chrono Trigger if I win. How about you, Blackhole?
I still haven't decided what I'm gonna make you 2 play if I win.
Fair.
So are y'all recording this at all, or is it
Yeah.
just between your friend group?
It's just a friend group thing.
Just a friend
Okay.
group thing.
Okay.
I thought about streaming the Emerald Nuzlocke, but then I realized I'll just be streaming myself, grinding all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I've been playing 2 games recently. One is Animal Crossing New Horizons because I bought it when it came out last year, but then I sort of fell out of playing it in the middle of summer, and then I
About
decided
like
to.
everyone did. About like everyone did.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, so I decided to restart my town, so I've been going through, like, that opening tutorial section again, and I really miss that tutorial music. Even though it played all the time, I kind of miss it after it's gone. And then,
Yeah, once you get the actual time music.
yeah. And then, the second game I'm playing is a game that I played too much for my own good, Fire Emblem Awakening, because I was like,
Good
I should
game.
treat myself after finals and marry Cordelia for like the 100th time.
Oh no,
Um,
cringe. No, you ruined it.
No.
You know what? I accept the title of cringe. All my friends call me cringe. That makes me happy.
Honestly, that's fair. Like, they are also comfort game for myself that I would go back to, even though I finished it many times. Then there's nothing new for me to do.
Oh, I've played through Fire Emblem Fates
Yeah.
fucking like 12 times now, probably.
Yeah.
My personal comfort game is Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah.
My personal comfort game is Ratchet and Clank 3 or Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Like, I don't know why, but every time I play, I just let just lose everything else in my mind and then just play the game.
Yeah.
So, games I've been playing recently is obviously the Emerald Nuzlocke with
Yeah.
Maddie. And I just finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla recently. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Super great story.
Great story. What's other than story, what did you like about the game?
They refined the gameplay a lot from Odyssey and Origins. Some of the changes I'm not super keen on, like they changed the adrenaline system, and you can heal in battle with limited rations that you collect just by looting stuff over time. And yeah, the other game I've been playing is Ratatouille for the PS2.
Oh,
And this isn't a joke.
Uh-huh.
This is one of my favorite games as a kid, and I bought it on eBay, and I've been replaying it. It is so fun.
how does it hold up?
It holds up. It's so good. It's a 3D platformer collectathon.
This reminds me of how, like, Cars for the Wii was one of my favorite childhood games. Their soundtrack
I
slap.
have Cars
like,
for the PS2.
Even though I barely have any game on my PS2, those are like all comfort games that I always want to go back to.
Yeah.
Like, I have like 4 times more game on every other consoles I own, but I just always go back to PS2. Okay, then I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Not for this podcast, but what game are you guys planning on playing in the future? I'll go first. This was recommended by Black. I'm excited to play Blue Dragon for Xbox 360.
Yeah, good game.
What is Blue Dragon?
So
It's
no,
a
this is
JRPG.
so. What I remember is based on the anime I watched as a childhood. So people has the ability to summon like a monster they turn their shadow into a monster and use them to fight.
So
And
it's a JRPG where the first game was on the Xbox 360, which is surprising.
And it's Xbox 360 exclusive. That was the
Yeah.
other surprising part.
For being a JRPG, being an Xbox 360 exclusive is very weird. Since,
That is
360
very
didn't
weird.
sell very well in Japan. And then
That's like the SRPG Operation Darkness for the Xbox.
and then there's 2 more games, both on the DS, and then they made an anime out of it. And Lynn watched the
Yes.
anime when she was younger.
Yes.
I see.
And and suddenly finding out that there's a game for that anime made me want to play it.
Yeah, she brought it up and I was like, oh, have you played the games?
And funny part is, the day he brought up about the game, I said, oh no, I don't have a 360, so I can't play. Suddenly my mom said that she got a phone call where someone was giving away 360 for free.
Dang.
It all worked out really well.
Mm-hmm.
It was wild. I was like, holy shit, I can play this game then. So a few days later I got the system and I bought the game. I'm excited to play it. I could tell it's different. The stories are different from the anime, which I'm totally fine with.
Yeah.
How about you? What about you guys? What games you guys want to play in the future? Maybe near future.
I'm thinking of playing the Yakuza games.
I've been playing Yakuza 0.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
I bought the remastered collection recently, so hopefully I'll get around to them sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I always want to try play those games. Maybe I might think about it.
It's a really interesting thing where your money doubles as your experience.
Really?
Yeah, so you spend your money to level up your skills.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I played a little bit of it, not too much, but a lot of the, like, sure, it's like a gritty crime drama on one side, but on another side, you're just kind of
it's so silly.
Yeah, you're kind of just watching a dude live out his life, and it's really fun. Like, there's so many, like, small mini games that you can play. Like, there's Mahjong. There's this Hostess mini game where you can, like, design your own character, like, make beauty up this girl. It's a dress up game.
Which one did you start with? Did you start with 1 or Kiwami 1?
I started with 3,
okay.
Actually. So, yeah, it's really fun in that sense where
I think
you can easily step away from the heavy hitting story
and just do roller disco and karaoke.
Exactly.
Which the roller disco and karaoke are very funny, but boy am I bad at rhythm games.
I'll ask this about you guys. Is it like half combat and other half you just try to live out life in this game?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So, like, I'm gonna ask our editor to play funny Dame Dame or Bakamitai as soon as he mentions karaoke.
Games I'm looking forward to. Skyward Sword HD. I tried playing Skyward Sword on the Wii. Did not like the motion controls. They infuriated me.
Oh my god, I want to I'm almost excited for that one.
And
I love
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I am very excited for the Diamond Pearl remakes.
Are we all just like excited to play? I'm excited for that too.
I'm personally like, because Diamond was my first Pokemon game, like mainline Pokemon game, so I have a really fond memory of it. But like, how Game Freak has been treating the more recent Pokemon games, I'm sort of like a little like.
Game Freak is not working on Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
Yeah. Okay.
Pokemon Company. I'm in the same boat as you see. After seeing the state of Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, I've kind of fallen out with Pokemon. And
I love Sun and Moon and I love Sword and Shield.
I've had
it
a
just
lot
doesn't
of fun
feel
with
the
them.
same. It might be because I've grown out of it, but it's just not as fun as it was to me.
Yeah, that's
say
fine.
the person named after Mudkip.
See, I can easily replay through like black and white and Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, and I still love those games to death. It's this is going to get into a debate that will last another hour and a half. I don't think we have time
we're not
for that.
gonna do
Honestly,
that.
yeah. We should probably just talk about it another time.
Yeah.
Still talking about Pokemon. Anyone excited for Legend Arceus?
Not really.
Part of me is, but
It
they
doesn't
gotta clean up.
look like Pokemon.
They gotta clean up their graphics a lot.
It doesn't look like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's a
myself-
spin-off, but I don't like the way it looks, like the way it plays.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm still gonna like keep an eye on it, see if it's worth getting it or not.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting it right away, even when it comes out. I'm gonna see like all the reviews
Yeah.
of like YouTubers that I
Like-
trust.
Like, I'll probably pre-order Brilliant Diamond, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get Legends Arceus.
I'll like keep my eye on it because it seems like an interesting idea. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna like love it enough to want to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, I'd say that wraps up the podcast pretty well.
Yeah.
Actually,
Since this is a pilot episode, I'll kind of explain how the future episodes will work. So, after each episode, we will suggest a game for the next week, or 2 weeks, and we'll each play through it and kind of do the same thing we did this week with that game. All four of us, at a certain point in time, we'll pick the game. I'm up first this week with. We're going to be playing Golden Sun.
Golden Sun.
Yes,
Now-
for the Game Boy Advance.
Now, Mudkip, tell us a little bit about Golden Sun that you know so far.
Yeah.
So, Golden Sun is a fun little game developed by Camelot for the GBA, as I've said already. It features... a lot of you may know the character from Super Smash Bros., Isaac, where he tries to stop these two people from bringing alchemy to his world, because apparently alchemy is like a really bad thing. Sadly, this is only half of the story. It kind of ends on a cliffhanger, so push come to shove, we could review the cliffhanger later, but for now we'll just play through the first game.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. How long do you think this game will take to play, do you have to say?
I'd say 40 hours.
40 hours? Okay.
Typical RPG length.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna look
By
up
the way,
how long.
Maddie, here's a
Yes?
here's a picture of Isaac, since you seemed like you didn't know who he was.
Oh no, I was joking. I know who that.
Oh, okay.
What he looks like.
But
Let's see.
anyways, with that, goodbye everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.